Got the highly anticipated 25 Outlander. How many horsepower is this one?
It's got the most horsepower than any production ATV
ever. So this is like the Hayabusa of four-wheelers.
Yes, you're looking at 101.
That's
horsepower.
Amazing. Now I noticed right away the size difference. It's rather large ATV.
It's a completely all redesigned ATV, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So from the seat to the rear storage to lights, the bumpers, tires, wheels, access to your panels to get to your oil change, to change your filter, and that's all new. I mean, this thing is completely redesigned from the frame up.
So they're calling this the Gen 3 platform.
Correct. Last year they switched over to the 500s and the 700s into this chassis, and now they got the big bores in it.
A 1000R. Yeah, it's all plasticed up. You can't see any of the engine or clutching.
We got bark busters on there, standard. A little
it's
bit
got
of storage. Phone charger, actually. So
and
that's
it gives
new.
you a USB-C.
Yeah,
that's
which
nice.
is new. The newest stuff out there.
Yeah.
Big 7.6-inch display on there.
I noticed it's very similar to previous years, but one thing they did upgrade was the switch cluster.
Yes.
That's got a new look for the 25 model. In and out for your winch is right integrated into that.
Trip menuings are right up top.
That's kind of nice out of the way so mud can't land on them and hit them.
You got your ITC, so intelligent throttle control. So you have sport mode, regular mode, and then a work mode.
Yeah, can you show us that? If you hit that red
Yep.
switch over there, we'll light up the gauge.
Right now it's in normal mode. Push it to the right, turns it into sport mode.
That simple to change.
And then work mode.
Yeah.
And then you also have engine braking. Intelligent engine braking.
Oh, wow, that's
mode,
neat.
So that's new too. You can change it right here on the dash. So you got medium, min, and max. So depending on how much you want for engine braking or how much you want once you let off that throttle to decelerate, that's a feature that they've added on.
Wow,
this
so it
model.
doesn't have anything to necessarily do with downhill. It's just way you're riding it. Yeah, because the traditional V-twin CanAm engines do have quite a bit of engine braking.
Correct.
Give us a couple of revs. Here, I'll hold my microphone. I'll do it again.
Digital desk key, digital security code on there. So same as what the previous ones had.
Also works as a tether, so if you fall off, that'll kill the machine.
Yep. We got an all new bumper design too, front and rear.
Let's check out the storage. I noticed it has front and rear.
So that's your front.
That's a trunk,
which is pretty cool.
Oh, you can lock it up.
Yep.
That's cool.
I got a feature in there for that. If you need to put a change of clothes in there or something, you can put that in there. And this actually comes all the way out. So these little tabs
for
here.
Service.
Yep. And then you'll be right into the machine.
My only issue with this is if the rider wants to access something while they're stopped, they have to get off the machine. They can't access it from the riding position.
Correct.
Otherwise, I like the amount of storage you get.
There's tons of storage in there. Same with the back here. This is all new as well. So yeah, that locks right up. This can come off as well. Link system on there. So you just twist
so you could remove it and use it as luggage or something if you had
So
a
if you want
overnight.
to take it all the way off.
Oh, that's nice.
Also, you can...
more deliveries coming into Bibbens every day.
They don't stop. So that locks right there for you. New seat design on here too.
I noticed.
It's actually very comfortable.
Yeah, and the seat cover is pretty high quality. It's got some stitching in there and the logo. Real nice. So I've noticed underneath the seat, the battery is now covered.
Yep.
And you've got some access points here.
Correct. That's new for this year. Completely redesigned. Normally they had the, you could see your VIN number and that stamped right here as soon as you take that off, but it's not there anymore. Also, your toolkit and that was put in the back. Now it's in the back link box.
Right.
They did make some easier features too for your access to your clutches. So
you have to do service. It's just a quick removal of a cover.
So that cover comes right off.
And there's your clutch cover.
Gets you right into there. And actually your VIN number is now stamped right at the bottom down there. You see it down there?
Yep.
So both sides actually do come off.
So over here, still your oil access. Yep.
Very easy. And then new for this year, if you take this out right here, this
Yep.
whole cover slides right out.
Oh, so you can get to your filter
Yes.
easier.
Yep. That's been something that's been in the past. It's been troublesome when it comes to maintenance and service on these. So
wow, everything just looks bigger on this engine than the previous years. Immediately notice that the valve head cover is larger. The cylinder is actually larger. And when you took the seat off, I did notice from the Gen 2s, they have the spine on the frame coming down right there.
correct.
You don't see that so much in this Gen 3 chassis.
No. 14-inch rims with 26s. So those are new.
It gives it a lot of ground clearance. Do you have that number? Do you know what it's
11 and a half.
11 and a half inches off the ground. So it's a real capable off-road machine. And it's got a Class 3 receiver.
Yep. New exhaust too. And they finally put on there the integrated license plate holder.
Oh, right. Convenience.
Yes.
I like that.
Like I said, new rear bumper design, new rear LED lights on there too. They actually are now greaseless A-arms. So they went away from having Zerk fittings or anything from a maintenance standpoint. So all these are all
Sealed units.
sealed units down there relative to what Polaris has done in the past.
Yep.
This is the first Outlander to ever have 4 disc brakes on it. Normally there's only 3, 2 in the front and 1 in the rear. That's something that's new for this year on this thing.
It's got a caliper and a disc at every corner.
Yep.
And same, looks like the similar caliper they've been using previous models.
Yes. Yep. Standard with a 3,500 pound winch as well. Front skid plate, front bumper, rear bumper, front sway bar, Visco 4-lock front differential. The new tires are the XPS Trail King 2, which are dedicated trail tires. Towing capacity is around 1,800 pounds, 1,830.
It can tow 1,830?
Yeah. Yep.
That's impressive. You can tow a small boat.
You could easily tow a small boat with it. Weighing in just under 1,000 pounds, 975.
975 for this big girl. Wow.
So
Now,
it is still registrable in New York.
let's talk about the color. It is like this maroon. It's got a metallic to it.
They call it a Fury Red, which they've had in their side-by-sides, and they transferred this over to their ATVs. So for 2025, they have this color combo, the Platinum Satin, and then Camo. And that's the only model colors that are out for 25 right now. They do still make this in an XTP too, which is pretty sweet looking. We'll have a demo of that coming up.
And the XTP is more of what? Luxury or sport? Which way? What's the P mean? Because this is the XT model.
Yeah, that's like your premium. It's going to give you extra shocks. So these are gas shocks on this model. Your XTP is going to give you Fox clickers with the piggybacks.
Like you would find on the Renegade.
Yes. Yep. Which is going to give you the best ride out there. You can text our business line. If anything that you see on our show catches your eye and you're interested, just call us at 315-834-6500. Again, that is a textable line. So if you do text us, just tell us your name and everything and what you're looking for, and we'll be able to hopefully accommodate what you're looking for.
We can order you any color in this one?
Any color. The time frame on these, you're probably looking a couple weeks.
Right, because these aren't, like, you just don't have a bunch of these on hand.
This was the first one that came in, and I definitely wanted to have a shoot on it and let people see it firsthand, get an idea of how big it actually is. I mean, unfortunately, you can't see or feel the horsepower difference of having that 101 horsepower, but it is definitely there.
Awesome. Well, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. We'll try to bring you guys some more videos of these ATVs coming out. This one's really nice from CanAm, the 25 Outlander XT 1000R.